I essentially grew up with First Congo as my home away from home for a long time, coming to Memphis as a little kid, even when we were on Watkins. Those trips and this community has always meant a lot to me. And then when I went to Rhodes, so when I came here for school, it became a place for me to touch base and have a sense of being outside myself and a sense of community, even when, I was a student and afterward. And I've just grown up with this community. There are, 20-year-olds now that I remember when they were 5, and it's just been such a wonderful place for me, and such a home in a spiritual way and in a real sense of community. There's such a physical connection to a place of worship, especially places beautiful as our sanctuary. And I haven't set foot here in 8 months, which is kind of impossible to believe. Despite that lack of physical proximity, I've really felt like First Congo was my touch base for reality. Watching the news and current events and things like that can be pretty disheartening, but especially through COVID. But having Zoom and, Congo Beat and, seeing what the church is doing on Instagram and just kind of seeing that we're still an active community and we're doing as much for Memphis as we always have. And that's been really comforting because there's so much that's changed. There's so many things that are scarier than they used to be, and there's a lot more fear, I think, than there used to be. And First Congo continues to speak as a source of hope and a demonstration of the work of God throughout our lives. And I think it's only increased the importance of this community because there's so many things that we can't depend on, and First Congo's there. You just know that it's a place of peace, and it's a safe haven for people going through difficult moments. And this year has been just a series of difficult moments for so many of us, myself included. I was laid off from my job. I'm back at work, and I'm really thankful for that. And I know a lot of people aren't. And throughout all of that, and my uncertainty and my own personal challenges, to have First Congo there as this beacon of love in the community has meant a lot to me. Even when I wasn't really drawing any income, it was important to me that I kept contributing to First Congo because I could see all the things that they were doing to try to give us support and to give us a little bit of hope in a bleak time. With feeding a bunch of folks who don't have a lot and are even more challenged than they usually are during this time was amazing. To see Stephanie and the team doing that work and providing that ministry, even when it's difficult, wearing face masks and trying to be safe, but still recognizing that Memphis has a serious hunger problem. And, just those steps of doing the loving thing even when it's scary is so incredibly moving to me. And just to be a part of that community and to try to support it in whatever way I can, with whatever resources I have, has been really meaningful and important to me. And so I'm just doing my best to show love to a church that has done so much to show love to me and everyone else.